Hi, I am speaking today about the Social Security fiasco. Well, I could say conspiracy. First, I did say Social Security a public disgrace. Well, anyway, this overpayments is a mess. Well, I was targeted around 5 times of overpayments. I didn't have an overpayment. I tried to explain to Social Security I had to severely advocate on my own. I mean, they was just miscalculating and misappropriate numbers. I mean, it was just ridiculous. The staff, there was new staff at the local office. They really didn't understand a lot. So you couldn't really blame them, but it was just very hard. And the sad part, you wait in line for 4 to 5 hours. Um, it was uh, very discouraging. And as the acting commission described of, you know, the shortages of workers, operational issues. Um, I guess it wasn't her fault per se because the commissioner was ousted and she had to take over and she was not experienced for the job really. So she did her best in a way, but they had no staff. The money wasn't really put into the Social Security to meet up with the operations that is needed. So therefore, we as recipients, we got the short end of the stick. So for me, um, I was one of those uh, recipients, SSDI recipients that was falsely accused of overpayments. I didn't have an overpayment, and I had to advocate for myself. Now, this last overpayment is an issue for me because they claimed Social Security Administration that they gave me a check for a payment for $11,748, and I get direct deposit. So therefore, there's no $11,748 in my bank account. I asked for a date. They refused to give me a date. I keep asking for a date as I'm appealing this last overpayment with the Social Security Administration. I just find it strange. They refuse to give me a date. And also, I don't get SSI. I get Social Security disability. So that's where the problem lies. Also, I um, contacted Social Security Office of Inspector General. That's another um, question I have. I contacted them at least 3 times. They have not responded to me, not one time. And that is the office that deals with fraud, waste, and abuse. So you would think that they would be interested to know that a recipient never received a check and they would want to investigate someone else might have got the check. Now, there was an article about an employee laundering money from Social Security Administration, and you would think that the Office of Inspector General will want to investigate if that could be problematic in Social Security local offices, but they never got back in contact with me. Also, I contacted Senator Van Hollen office. He tells me to get in contact with legal services, legal aid. And I did, and I communicated with the staff attorneys. It was 2 different staff attorneys from February the 1st, 2023 up to October the 4th of 2023. I find it strange that not one of them represented me or helped me with an appeal. Mm. And legal aid get money from federal government. I know they get money from the state. So I just find it strange that legal aid is not helping recipients from Social Security, or they nitpick who they want to help. Something strange going on with that, as other states, legal aid is helping this problem with overpayments. So that's an issue too. And I did get in contact with President Biden office, White House, and I did get a letter from Baltimore, February the 28th, and they supposed to be researching, and I heard nothing from Baltimore. Okay, and then I get a letter from the regional office, Social Security Administration, March the 1st. I heard nothing from them, but I keep getting accused from all the overpayments. So I just find it strange that, you know, all these hands in the pocket and no one is willing to help. So that questioned me. So when they say, you know, uh, I'm not down with the politics with this, but I question a lot with the politics with this. You know, a lot going on with this, but someone need to find where that $11,748 is at. And I know that I'm being underpaid as well by Social Security. That is an issue with Social Security. Um, some people is getting underpaid by Social Security. They know that is an issue as well. But moving forward, I am hoping that someone will have the integrity to try to find out what happened to the $11,748 check payment and let me know the date um, of this payment, so we could find it. And I also received a letter from a data system in Florida stating that my um, information, my data has been compromised and possible ID theft. So I do have that letter and information in regards to that. So that could be a possibility as well. But yes, this $11,748. $11,748 need to be addressed, and I'm hoping better communication from Social Security Administration, um, better communication by Social Security Administration Office of Inspector General, um, better communication, the leaders of Social Security Administration, um, to find out what happened to the $11,748 check.